Molweni sanibonani kgotsong dumelang abusheni bakhovuahani. I'm trying oh guys, once again welcome to South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trending news. We do however grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. MK, according to me, is not ready to lead South Africa, and MK has betrayed its voters, that is me, and MK is a very weak opposition in that parliament, and they weakened themselves. Guys. So if you're an MK member or an MK lover, please pardon me in advance, because the chances are I'm about to annoy you when I'm saying the MK is not ready to lead this country. The same as ANC, which is the ANC is in power, but they are not ready to lead the country, and that's the sad state of affairs in South Africa. But that is a story for another day, because the focus of this video is about MK Charm. Now, this is the party that was voted by the masses of the people. People came out in numbers to vote for MK. They didn't even know much about MK at that time, but because they love former President Jacob Zuma, they were like, you know what? Vote for President Jacob Zuma now. Stories later, we trust this man, we love this man, so our X is for him. So, and then they got bigger numbers in KZN. But they did not form the government of national unity, or maybe something. They ended up not being a part of the government leadership in KZN. Guys, I do believe that was the strongest betrayal of the people that voted for MK. That is one. So now, when it comes to, first I'm going to start sharing the clips, or a clip of Jimmy Manyi saying MK is ready to lead, which I oppose. And after that, I will tell you why I believe that MK is not ready to lead South Africa.
The EFF failed the test on the 29th of May 2024. If the EFF on that day had come up some 20-25% as an for instance, it would have proved that point. But in my view, I think it has reached its ceiling. It's now all the way down. We have empirical evidence now to show which party is meeting that spec in terms of state of readiness, in terms of expansiveness, and all of that. Even more is that the kind of people that we have in MK party are not just any other people, are people with real experience in running government. If you look at our caucus in MK party is something to be very proud of. We can run government tomorrow in the MK party. We won't even need a handover. The kind of caliber of members of parliament that we have in the MK party is unparalleled, and all of that. So indeed, if you're looking for an organization, even in parliament, after the ANC and the DA, we are the biggest party, and all of that. So when you talk about critical mass and everything and state of readiness, the MK party is that party.
Well, I disagree with Jimmy Manyi right there, because first of all, if you are not able to lead your own political party right, how can you lead the entire country? Because I do find that that is why the country is in the state that is in, because the ANC itself, in its own leadership, they are not ready to lead themselves, because they have a lot of problems. They have factions in there which make leading South Africa almost impossible, which makes it a struggle to lead the country, because you have people opposing you within your own leadership. And as for MK, you still, they have infights as well as a political party. They don't agree with certain things. It is evident that there are fights in there. Their leadership on its own is not solid. And when Jimmy Manyi said they are ready, they have people that are ready, people that have experience in leading the country. When you look at the people that he is talking about, he's talking about the people that are allegedly, please do understand me, allegedly they are tainted with corruption, swimming in horrible corruption. So now let's just say that was a smear campaign, the people are innocent and all of that, but how you are perceived by South Africans now when you are collecting mostly the people that have been tainted so much with corruption, and you are telling us that you are not the same as the ANC that has a lot of corrupt leaders, yet you took the huge, let me not say huge part, you took quite a number of people that are corruption tainted from the ANC and brought them into the MK. So how are you different from the ANC that you desire to take out of power? That's another thing. So he says the EFF failed the test. That's another one. Let me just take another direction a bit. He says the EFF has failed the test. How was the EFF supposed to succeed in writing that test? The test in May elections. How were they supposed to succeed when is top leadership? Because those Jimmy MANYI, Dalimpofu, and who else, Advocate Mkhwebane, those people were in the top leadership of the EFF, who were supposed to lead the EFF into some kind of victory, to some kind of growth in the elections. And yet during the campaigning of the EFF and all of that, their hearts were not into assisting the EFF get into the levels whereby the EFF looks at itself and says, we did good in the elections that we're coming from. So that's just another story. That is the side story. But my focus is MK is not ready to lead South Africa, because also themselves, they are unable to lead themselves very well. They have infights in there. People are resigning. People are coming in. People are just... according to me, but you are allowed to disagree with me in the comment section. Please nikhumbule ukuba sixaka ngokwakha to understand. And number two, if you did not understand, we criticize constructively, and if you decide to criticize in any other way, I'm still not going to block you, because good responses and bad responses, they all build the channel. So you are freely allowed to share your comments in the comment sections, but try by all possible means to go against the feeling of wanting to throw insults in the comment section. Let us keep it clean and keep it moving. Trust me, I read all the comments, and pardon me if I don't get to respond due to time constraints and all of that. But I'd like us to move now to what Jimmy MANYI said again, and I'll be back with more commentary.
Yeah, first let's clarify. The number is 48 plus 5. The 48 is National Assembly. The 5 is NCOP. So that's what makes up 53. So from the 48, we need 10. So there are processes in place to make sure that 10 comes in. And what we are doing, we just want to make sure that 10 is really the best of breeds. So that's why it's taking time, because once we have them, we want to create stability, so that we don't have this revolving chairs, as it were. So yeah, we're taking our time, and at the right time, the whole 10 will come in. Are you not?
One more other thing that makes me say that the MK is not ready to lead South Africa, as Jimmy MANYI said, as maybe they would like to believe they are. Because first of all, you have 53 seats. You have been having these 10 vacancies for quite a long time, and you're saying that you are waiting for the best of the best to come, which means you are not looking within the leadership of the MK people that have supported the MK people that have fought for the MK to get these numbers during the elections that we're coming from. That's why. And my question is, where are they going to come from? Because I'm a believer that, the people that have been jumping ship from the AFF to MK now is done. They will not be any more quality leadership leaving the EFF going to MK. So where are they hoping these people are going to come from? Can it be that they are going to come from the ANC, especially ANC KZN, or maybe even Gauteng? Because when you look at it, the kind of have some similarities between ANC KZN and ANC Gauteng when it comes to factions within the ANC. Now, I do believe that there are people that will be ready to jump ship from ANC Gauteng to MK and ANC KZN. So I believe that maybe MK is waiting it out because they knew, because these people that are in MK, in the majority, they are from the ANC. I'm talking about the leadership now, because the rest, I don't know where they come from, but I know even the voters, were ANC voters, who came because of former President Jacob Zuma. That is why they left. When he left, they left with him. Now, maybe they are waiting it out from the ANC that, you know what, the minute they reshuffle, we are in there, and the ANC has started reconfiguration, as per Fikile Mbalula's words. He said, we are reconfigurating the ANC Gauteng and the ANC KZN, and we're going to be doing that within the ANC constitution. Forget it, no matter what Fikile Mbalula said, within the ANC constitution or what, the fact is there will be fights, because no one wants to be removed from the position of power. There will be fights. So can it be that MK is waiting for those people that were going to be jumping ship from ANC Gauteng and ANC KZN, so that now they can solidify themselves once again, that we took these leaders from the ANC now? You know, that would hit hard. We took these leaders from the ANC and now they are with MK. And you know, if they take top leaders from the ANC KZN and ANC Gauteng, that will have an impact, and it will pull in some certain numbers into the MK. So that's why I'm saying the MK is weak in parliament, because it weakens itself. They weaken themselves, because, hey, I just feel like even the majority of the people that are in parliament for MK are not as strong as they're supposed to be. And on top of that, they have these 10 vacant seats. Maybe those seats could have people that are stronger for MK. So, but they choose to keep them vacant because they are waiting for the right people to come along. You know, I don't know. The thing is, I'm talking at the same time. I'm thinking, where are those people going to come from if they are not looking within the ranks of MK? So where are those people going to come from? So anyway, guys, if you watched up to here, thank you for watching my videos. And the next time you bump into my videos, you are on Wi-Fi and time allows you, kindly watch my ads in full. And whatever your views are about this video, kindly use the comment section for that. I'm looking forward to reading those comments, and do have a lovely day.